Hello, what is going on, guys? I am AkumaNexus bringing you guys Sword Art Online update. I'm just as shocked as you are. I didn't take an episode soon. A lot of people are saying they didn't want it. A lot of people are instantly calling it trash, immediately writing it off. I think I'm gonna be that unpopular opinion. Let's give it a shot. If this is not good after like 3 episodes, then yeah, by all means, say whatever it is that you need to say. But for me personally, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm probably gonna give it 3 to 5 episodes, and I mean, if anything, I'm probably gonna watch the whole series. Probably give it a collective full review, since I'm reviewing each episode. But overall, as a whole, I mean, I don't know. I'm going into it right now, not expecting much because it's Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online has a tendency to start off good and then just go down the drain so fast. I mean, the original Sword Art Online Season 1 is a great example. It started off good, and then it just went downhill so fast. I mean, you have this boy Kirito gets trapped inside this gaming world, gets betrayed by his friend, and then, witnesses this whole new clan that he, this guild that he joins in, and they get mass murdered. So it's like, okay, cool. This is starting off, pretty cool. He's like this, marauder that's, seen as a black swordsman. This guy who's a beta tester. He knows everything there is to know. It's pretty cool. But then, oh my god, it just went downhill so fast. If you guys are enjoying, like, subscribe. We're here to talk about the Gale Online spin-off anime, as well as the original Season 3. We're going to talk about the Gale first, since the Gale is something important to talk about. So we're going to talk about the Gale first. So let's go ahead and do so. States here, which for some reason they made a Gale spin-off. This one I actually can understand. Nobody asked for this, but they did it. It says Sword Art Online stepped out of the anime spotlight about 5 years ago, which is true. It lost popularity about like 2013, 2012, somewhere around there. But it's not dead, and this is actually true. The anime is still very mainstream. It's still spoken about either highly or poorly. Hella. So that's a thing. It was made by A1 Pictures confirmed this weekend that a 3rd season is on the way, but that's not all. The franchise is also getting a spin-off about Gale, which I don't know why. Like, Gale itself, I thought was good. The second half of Gale, probably not so much. But there's like 3 arcs in Gale. Yeah? Yeah, there was the actual Gale Online arc. There was the arc field, whatever they called it, where he went inside that fairy world again, which he now owns. And then the 3rd one, which was like Asuna and the chick that was insanely strong. Well, actually, go toe to Kirito. She was like dying, so I don't remember that at all much, really. I'm not gonna rewatch it again. I don't remember much of it though. The series Gale Online was announced at the Dengeki Bunko Fall Festival. The series will spin off from Sword Art Online 2 and be written by Keiichi Sigsawa. Kohaku Kuroboshi will oversee illustration. As for its cast, fans should expect to hear some familiar voices return. Spin-off will not feature any character from the main Sword Art Online series, but Len Pithu and more will return. I'm sorry for butchering names. The pair will be voiced by Tomori Kusunoki and Yoko Hikasa, respectively. M will be played by Kazuyuki, okay? And then Chinatsu Asaki takes on Fukazero. I'm sorry for butchering names. I'm not the greatest at them. Fans have been asking for a Gale Online spin-off for some time. Really? I haven't heard anybody talk about a Gale Online spin-off. Really? Maybe it's over there in Japan. I don't know. And fans are excited to see A1 Pictures taking up the task. A1 Pictures is not a bad animation studio, so I will take that. The virtual reality MMO game was introduced to fans in Sword Art Online 2. The anime series brought a new virtual reality game after a series of players had their death related to the game. Kirito was brought in to investigate if the real-life murders were brought in by game's deaths. And the nice thing about Gale Online is it was gory. Like, I remember Kirito stabbed his lightsaber-esque beam inside of somebody, and it was rupturing their guts. It was burning them, and they were in pain and agony. Oh my god. Like, I actually remember that. Like, Gale had some gory moments, as well as Death Gun. He was raw as fuck. It was to the point where, like, they didn't fuck around in Gale. Like, literally, if you beat their ass in that game, it's like trolls and shit talkers. You beat them in, like, let's say, for example, Overwatch. You beat them in Overwatch. They fly out to your house, meet you up, and 1v1 whoop your ass and kill you. They did not play no shit. They did not play no shit. But this is the this is how it looks like. This is interesting. So I'm assuming this is the main character, and I'm assuming this is the person that's taking over Death Gun. Yeah, you can't see my mouse, but the girl in pink is definitely the main character, I'm assuming. And then this chick with the tattoo on her eye right there. Well, she look like a baddie. I think she's definitely gonna be the one that is representing Death Gun here. If not, maybe she's representing Shiro. Who knows, dude? Who honestly, or Shinon, I should say, or Sinon. I think that's her name. Maybe she's representing that. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm gonna go into this not expecting much. I mean, it isn't the main Sword Online character, so what if on off chance it's actually better than all of Sword Online? Who knows? It's worth a shot. And then of course season 3, where this is not a drill. After a couple of years, it looks like Kirito and Asuna are coming back to TV. The 3rd season, or series rather, of Sword Online has been officially announced. So this one is season 3, where they ended it off on season 2 talking about Mother. So I don't know if this one's about that, because I know the whole big story behind Sword Online is the Mother aspect. The long-awaited update came this weekend at the Denki Bunko Fall Festival in Tokyo. The event was able to confirm Sword Online was returning and adapting Reki Kawahara's Alicization arc. Yes, that's what they ended up talking about more along towards the end of season 2. If you're curious about the anime's talent, it will feature lots of familiar voices. Matsuka will return with the voice of Kirito, which he actually is a good voice actor. He's pretty popular, he gets around. While Haruka Tomatsu will play Asuna. Ai Kayona will play a newcomer, Alice. So Alice is one of the newcomers in Negi. When Nobunga Shinmazaki voices Yugo. Okay, if you're not familiar with Sword Online's upcoming arc, then you have a bit to read up. The storyline is covering volumes 9 to 18 of Kawahara's light novel series. The story stars in June 2026 after Kirito is offered a job with a company called Wrath. The hero is asked to work for a private firm to test out a new type of full dive equipment known as the Soul Translator. However, as fans could expect, Kirito's job was laid out fully before he took the gig. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, I remember somebody talk about a light novel where Kirito gets in trouble and Asuna actually goes and helps and saves him. As it turns out, Wrath doesn't plan to make a full dive game console. Instead, the firm is working to make a new AI for military purposes. The company was able to copy a child's soul into the machine, but Wrath could not make its AI break laws or do anything humanistic. As such, they brought in Kirito to act as a human influence on the AI until one finally broke their virtual world law. When Kirito was brought out of the machine, Wrath blocked his memory of his time in Underworld. But Kirito learns there are plenty who would like to shut him up permanently about his time spent with the AI named Alice. Sword Online movie Ordinal Scale has a Blu-ray and DVD on December 9th, 2017. It's available for pre-order now. So as you can see, oh my god, Ordinal Scale was terrible. A 6 out of 10 from users and a 2.17 out of 5. Wow. That, or at least this is the comic book website is giving it. They were not about it. I have to look at more reviews. They were not about it. Jeez. But you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Personally, my own thoughts going into Sword Online Season 3. I mean, reading this, I mean, it honestly doesn't sound, it sounds somewhat interesting, but not anything where I'm like insanely hype about and crazy about, you know what I mean? I feel like I'd have to actually watch it to see where it goes. Sword Online as a whole, I feel like people just hate on it now because it's cool to hate on. I won't sit here and defend it though. It wasn't the world's greatest anime. It wasn't anything amazing, but it was average. I'd say it was definitely average. Nothing where people call it trash. But the second half, oh yeah, that was just disappointing. Oh yeah. If they would have kept the first half original season 1, and they would have kept the first half of Gale Online, they always start off strong, or they start off decent or strong, but then they always gotta mention the fairy world. Leave the fairy world out of this shit, dog. That shit is trash. But that's just my thoughts, guys. If you enjoyed, so like, subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Sword Online, one of the most controversial animes. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments down below. With that, hella content going out late today. I apologize, but I'm Mexit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.